Hey guys, what's up? This is Juan, and I have the black Nexus 5, as many of you know, but ever since the red one came out, I've really wanted to get my hands on a red Nexus 5. However, I found it a little silly just to get a brand new device, the same device, just for a new color, so I went ahead and decided to try out a skin from Dbrand.com, and I got the red carbon fiber. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of an unboxing and review for you guys, so as always, let's get started. So the packaging is pretty standard. It just comes in this sleeve, in a clear sleeve, and then it comes with this card, business card, I believe, from Dbrand. And if we go ahead and take it out of the sleeve, we'll take out the card first. You'll see that first it has a bunch of Dbrand branding and their social info, but here it says Dbrand Inc. We are the boss of vinyl skins. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see better. But that's the card, and then in the back we have there's only one correct way to apply the skin, and then their website, and then we have a bit of their social info, social media info, like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, I believe. And next up, we're gonna go ahead and get to the sleeve, and as you guys can see here, I picked the red carbon fiber, just the back, not the front and the sides, because I thought the back would just suffice to help me get that red Nexus 5 look. And after trying it out, I'm pretty sure it will, and I'll get into that later on in this video. But as you guys can see, I got the red carbon fiber, and it actually feels like carbon fiber. Again, we'll get to that later in the video, but it doesn't feel like one of those cheap imitators of carbon fiber. And again, I have the black Nexus 5, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it off camera and then get back to you guys on how it looks. So I'll get back to you guys. So this is how it looks. I mean, I think it looks really good on the black model, because you have the black Nexus lettering coming out of the red carbon fiber. I think it looks really good, but one thing to note is that the edges kept wanting to lift up on me, the corner edges, so I had to go ahead and use a hair dryer to keep them down, and that pretty much did it, and it actually recommends you do that in the tutorial video. And applying the skin is fairly simple besides that hair dryer bit, as you really don't have to do that much. Just align it with the camera hole and flash, and then just pivot until you see the Nexus lettering and just shine through. And it's really not that hard, so I didn't really have any problems with the installation process, as it wasn't that difficult or hard. In fact, I found it to be a bit easier than I thought it would be before I received the skin. And all in all, I think the skin looks pretty good. The skin looks good, and it looks like the bright red Nexus 5. Maybe not as bright, but that's sort of what I wanted. That's sort of what I was going after. I didn't really want a neon red, just a nice red. And I think it adds a bit of more beauty because of the carbon fiber pattern. And again, it does feel like carbon fiber, not one of those cheap imitators. And since this is a 3M material, you'll find that it doesn't come up easy, but when you do want to take it off, it won't leave any residue on your device. And again, this is just a really nice looking skin, especially with that carbon fiber pattern and the way it catches the light and makes it look really cool on the device. It looks really nice overall. And if you guys are worried about the headphone jack not working properly, don't you guys worry, because the headphone jack works perfectly fine with the skin. Any type of headphones will work, and there's really no intrusion of the skin to the headphone jack. Here's one last look at how the carbon fiber looks, and again, I think it looks really sharp, especially on the black Nexus 5, because the black Nexus lettering shines through. And actually, if you guys can see a little bit, you guys will see that it leaves a bit of the edges exposed, but it isn't too much to be worried about, as I think it might even look even better because of that, as it looks really good. I really like how Dbrand added a camera hole sticker, as I didn't really want my camera to look all out of sorts, and it matches with the carbon fiber, so it does look really unified. And again, I know a lot of others skin manufacturers provide this, but it's just a really nice touch, and I encourage skin manufacturers to provide the camera hole cutout as well. But other than that, I really like how the Dbrand skin looks on my black Nexus 5. Again, I didn't get the sides or the front, but again, they are available. And I'll put a link down in the description to where you can check out Dbrand. That'll be the first thing down in the description above my social media links and my FAQs. So go ahead and check out the description. And don't get me wrong, I do have a case. As you guys know, it's the Spiga Neo Hybrid. I'll link my Nexus 5 accessories down below video, but it is a Spiga Neo Hybrid, and I usually just put it on when I'm going to be doing some camping or things like that. But a skin is perfect for me because I don't really like cases anymore because they make my phone a bit too bulky, and a skin is perfect for that because it still adds a bit of protection to the back of your phone, or maybe in the front and the sides, and it doesn't make the phone all that bulkier. In fact, I can't even tell my phone's bulkier because of the skin, and it's really not. It's just pretty much a sticker that you put on the back of your phone, but it's a really high quality sticker. It's a vinyl skin and it's 3M, so you really will be getting about a bang for your buck, sorry, in this product. And it is $9. It is $10 plus $3 shipping. So guys, if you liked the video or found it helpful, please make sure to give it a like, and as always, make sure to comment any question or feedback that you guys may have down below. Also, make sure to tell me if you like skins or cases. But other than that, make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more epic content like this. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.